Hi, this is Kara from KB Crochet, and I am going to make a series of videos to demonstrate how to make the giant Christmas stocking originally published on my blog. Now, this is work from the top down, starting with a row of red, which is just a double crochet, followed by 5 rows of front post double crochet. The remainder of the stocking is all done in double crochet with some decreases done to get the correct shaping. If you are unfamiliar with any of those stitches, I would recommend looking for some tutorials to show you how to do those stitches before you begin. The supplies you'll need will be worsted weight yarn in red and in white. I would recommend using either Red Heart Super Saver or Caron 1-pounders. If you do regular skeins of yarn, you will need at least 2 of white and probably just 1 of red unless you're going to do a design or some letters. For hook size, I used a K, but my stitches tend to be very tight, so I typically hook up 2 hook sizes for each pattern. If you are looking to get the exact same size of my stocking, which is approximately 3.5 feet long, then you may need to use an I hook or a J hook. But size really won't matter. The effect will be the same even if it measures slightly larger or smaller. Good luck and happy crocheting. Hi, this is Kara from KB Crochet, and I'm going to demonstrate how to begin my giant Christmas stocking pattern. I'm going to assume that you have a basic knowledge of crochet and have already chained 67. At this point, you will very carefully fold your chain in half, making sure you don't let it twist. You're then going to insert your hook into the first chain. You now have 2 loops on your hook. After that, you're going to yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook. Once you've done that, you'll yarn over and chain 1, then chain 2. You are now ready to start your first round. You're going to do 1 round of double crochets. Now, I never count my first 2 chains in any round as my first double crochet. I always just chain 2 and then do another double crochet. So after you've yarned over, you're going to insert into the first chain, yarn over again, pull through 1 loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. To repeat that, you yarn over, insert in the next loop, yarn over, pull through 1 of the 3 loops, then you'll yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through the last 2 loops. Again, you yarn over, insert into the next chain, yarn over again. You now have 4. You'll pull the first one through the first loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And you'll repeat that all the way around until you have a total of 66 double crochets. Now that you have your 66 double crochets around, you're going to join to the top of the first double crochet using a slip stitch. You're going to insert your hook into that first double crochet, yarn over, and pull through both loops or both stitches. You now have a completed ring that starts the top of your stocking. For the next round, you're going to chain 2, and again, I never count my first 2 chains as my first stitch in any round. The next round is going to be a round of front post double crochets all the way around. To do this stitch, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook. Instead of to the top of the first double crochet, you're going to insert it around the post. That's the long part of the stitch or the body of the stitch. So you will insert your hook through the front and bring it back around so that that post is now like a loop on your hook. Then you're going to yarn over and pull your yarn around that post. You now have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through the last 2. You now have your first front post double crochet completed. This will make the stitch come forward, giving your stocking a little more texture at the top. For this particular pattern, I do front post double crochets all the way around, so it's not like a traditional back and front ribbing. In order to achieve that effect, you would need to alternate front post double crochet, back post double crochet, front post double crochet, back post double crochet all the way around. Some patterns that call for ribbing will have you do all of your ribbing in rows of single crochets in back loops only, and then you turn it to the side to start the rest of your project. I prefer to use an alternating series of front post double crochet and back post double crochet, because then when you're done, you don't have to turn it sideways to continue crocheting. And in my opinion, I just would prefer not to crochet up the sides when I don't have to. And also, it's a lot faster to do front post, back post than it is to do a series of rows of single crochets. Anyway, to continue on with the front post double crochets, you'll then yarn over, insert your hook around that post of the next stitch, yarn over, pull through so that you've got 3 loops on the hook. You'll then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You'll repeat that yarn over, pull up the post of your next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn around that post to get 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You'll repeat that all the way around until you get to your last double crochet of the previous round. After you've done a front post double crochet around that one, you'll join to the top of this first stitch with a slip stitch, just like you did at the beginning of this round. You'll repeat that for 5 rounds. This should give you this sort of effect at the top of your stocking. It makes it a little bit thicker and your stitches will be a little bit shorter, but it just adds a separate little texture at the top. Thank you for watching and happy crocheting.